different types of minds. Now, when it comes to spirituality, you will find that most people are not interested in spirituality. Of the few who are, most are only curiously interested in spirituality. They are not seriously interested. Of the few who are seriously interested in spirituality, hardly anyone will make the commitment to live a spiritual life. Of the very few who will make the commitment to live a life based upon spiritual principles, very few will do it in the right way. And when it comes to completing the journey of life eternal, not only do you have to be committed to spiritual principles in the right way, but you have to be committed to the spiritual principles all the way. And very, very few people will do that. They will be committed in the right way all the way. And these are the extremely rare individuals who will complete the journey of life eternal. And what comes in the way is the human mind. Because the human mind is only interested in satisfaction, and it wants. So, there are minds who want everything but God. Then there are a different group of minds who want everything plus God. Then there is a third group of mind that wants God plus everything. So the values have changed. They decided that God is more important, but they also want everything. Then there is the next group of mind, they want only God. Okay, nothing but God. And there is the final group of minds that don't even want God. Now this last group has some hope in completing the journey of life eternal because they don't want. Want means what? Desire. And in order to grow out of the situation in which most people are bound, you need to eliminate desire, which is the cause of suffering, and which also binds you to the plane of matter, to the objects of your desire. So, in a different context, there are also different types of minds that we can talk about. But when it comes to completing the journey of life eternal, you need to have a mind that is totally committed. Now, how committed should it be? There is a story in the life of Buddha, wherein he was giving a sermon once on the banks of a river, and a young man all of a sudden got up and said, "I don't want to listen to all these lectures. I'm interested in God. Show me how to find God." Buddha was a little peeved because this guy interrupted him. So he got up, and Buddha was a very strong man, grabbed the guy by the neck, put his head in the water and held it there till he almost drowned. And just as he was about to give up his breath, Buddha yanked his head up, and the guy of course went and then Buddha told him that when your desire to see God will be as strong as your desire was for that gasp of breath, then alone you will see Him. Now, how many people have got that kind of commitment?